Hello and welcome back to my channel. Of course, some of you know me as the Film Critic, Mr. Film Critic, whatever you want to call me. But I am returning in summertime because, I finally have time to do stuff. But to come back to YouTube and try this again because it's been pretty boring around here, I guess. But I've gotten so many DVDs, Blu-rays, and seen so many movies and TV shows that it'd be stupid not to give my thoughts on them, which I do on my Instagram. But that's about it, and a little bit on IMDb sometimes if I'm feeling in the mood. But today I'm just gonna start simple. Who knows? I may upload a few videos today just to get back into it. But today we have the 35th anniversary limited edition steelbook for 16 Candles that came out, I think, last month, because this is June, or no, it may have come out like the month before last month. But I really like this release because I am a huge fan of these 80s movies, and 16 Candles is no exception. So we open it up, and it's like, oh wait, let me get the digital code out of here. Don't want to lose that. Alright, but let me go in for a closer look. Alright, so here we have 16 Candles, 35th anniversary limited edition. On the front we have Anthony Michael Hall, Molly Ringwald, and Michael, I'm not even going to try to pronounce that last name because I'm gonna fail at it. Alright, but here's the back. Now the back is literally, usually steelbooks have nothing on the back, but this has a little ad, I guess. Enjoy all your favorite films from the 80s. Which I like all these films listed, but why would you put that on the back of a steelbook? Because there was a back, but it was just like a slip of paper over it, So here we go on the inside. Alright. So on the inside, it's basically a digibook, It's got different stuff in it. It's got like the poster. It's got some interesting things. And here's on the back, the Blu-ray disc. Which I really like. I don't know if I like how they did it this time around. Because it's kind of hard to get out. Like, you got to press down, put your fingers in that. We all need that. All we need is a simple click, and it's out. But these pages are full of just like, I guess, okay stuff, which I paid about $18 for this, which I would say is worth it. But if you're not into, like, this movie, or if you're not a huge fan of it, I guess just skip out on this release because you're not gonna enjoy looking at any of this stuff. But I guess that's how it is with these digibooks and steelbooks and all that. But pretty much this is what I gotta tell you guys. If you like 16 Candles, you will like this release. If you haven't seen it, if you think you like it, you'll probably like it. Here's the thing though. My thoughts when it comes to 16 Candles is it's a little less represented in, like, the 80s, I guess, teen comedy film. Like, film genre. Because it's like, Molly Ringwald was, of course, in The Breakfast Club, Pretty in Pink. Anthony Michael Hall was in a ton of different movies. And then this movie, it's a good movie, but it's not the best. It's not raunchy. Well, it's kind of raunchy, but it's not completely raunchy. It's not like Animal House or anything. It's not really deep like The Breakfast Club. There's no other elements to it like weird science. It's more along the lines of taking a bit from Weird Science, The Breakfast Club, and Pretty in Pink, and mixing it with, like, some kind of Wonderful, or maybe even a little bit of Ferris Bueller's Day Off, which is another good 80s movie. But my thoughts on this film are, it's a good movie. It's got some very memorable scenes, memorable lines, memorable characters. Molly Ringwald has a good performance. The guy, his last name is Watanabe, who plays Long Duck Dong, which, yes, is his actual name. I found his performance to be really funny. Which, when he first sees Molly Ringwald, his first line is really funny. You guys need to check that out. But to be honest with you, this film is enjoyable. It's got great moments. and it's just what I would call a good film. But there is some problems with it, which I can't really get into here besides the fact that it shoots around a lot, you know. One moment we're at the house, one moment we're at school. Like, just a little bit later, we're at the house. A bunch of people are there. We're going back to school for the dance. We're coming back. We're going all over the place. We're going to the Michael guy. We're going to his house. Everyone's there, and, you know, it's just all over the place. And there is also a overlying plot. They forget Molly Ringwald's birthday because it was overshadowed by her sister's wedding, and sure, that's like a conflict, but there's nothing really. There's no villain in the movie, I would say, which is fine. But you know, in the case of 16 Candles, not having I guess a bad guy, which I don't think there. Yeah, I don't remember there being any kind of conflict or bad guy besides them forgetting the birthday and kind of like the love plot, but also, but it works, I guess. And Anthony Michael Hall, he does a good job with the senior girl. I don't know the actress's name. She does a good job too, but basically, I would say overall, it's a good movie. So, if you're interested in it, I would say either get the regular Blu-ray, which is $10, or if you have $8 extra, throw it in, get the Digibook. It's a good release. But that's the Film Critic, and I'm signing out, I guess. See you in the next video.